Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. This is the weekly Nugget with Independence Training, where we talk about equipment, techniques, training, lessons learned. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Dave.
This week we're going to be talking about malfunctions. So specifically, we're going to be talking about piston malfunctions. The malfunctions we're going to be talking about are failure to feed and stuck casing or a double feed.
Before we dive into training, we want to make sure that safety is kept in mind, and it's our number one priority. So we get rid of all our live ammunition and instead replace it with these snap caps so that we make sure we're not going to have any safety issues. And we want to make sure that all our firearms are clear. So in our case, we have made sure that all our firearms are unloaded and ready to go for this training. The first malfunction we're going to talk about is a failure to feed. One of the more common reasons for a failure to feed is an unseated magazine. During the loading process, whether it's because we're tired or we forget or we just don't use enough force, we go to insert our magazine and we don't completely seat it. It feels like it's seated in place, but in fact it's not. So when we present our firearm, we go to fire, we get a click, not a bang. First thing we need to do is assess our firearm. Drawing our thumb back, I don't feel a hole. That means something's going on the inside. So what we're going to do is tap, rack, and reassess to make sure what we're looking at is either still there or hasn't changed, or maybe it's even stopped what we're doing.
So the next malfunction we're going to be talking about is a stuck casing or double feed. When I go to present my firearm and I squeeze the trigger and I get mush, first thing I need to do is assess the weapon. When I assess and I feel a hole, I then need to draw back, lock the slide back to the rear, remove the source of feed. If this is my only magazine, I need to retain this. If I'm under no light or low light conditions, I need to rack the weapon, making sure that everything is clear. I then need to reload the weapon and reassess my target, making sure that the target hasn't moved and making sure that I still have a target. This entire time, I'm remaining dynamic. I'm moving to cover or I'm moving to a better position.
These are just two malfunctions that you might encounter while training with your handgun. We really wanted to show you a couple of the many that you might have and how we work through them.
Yeah, we just want to emphasize on when you're working through these problems to remain dynamic. A static target is an easy target. If you want to continue to train, come train with us. We have a defensive handgun course and an advanced handgun course.
You can find all of them on our website at trainingaz.com. There's a schedule tab, so make sure to look there, see what's coming up. And if you aren't already, make sure you follow us on social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can see what's going on and make sure you don't miss your next weekly nugget. Until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and train hard.